Charlie can understand how this works to a degree. But at the end of the day, he has to trust me that I know what I'm talking about. When I tell him that there's something called magnetism that holds this together. There are things that we can understand about our world, that we can observe by how they look, by how they feel. And God calls us to use all of the cognitive ability that we have to understand the wonderful world that he has created, to use all of our mind to do that. But there are also things about this world that we just don't get. And that's where faith, and it's where rooting ourselves in the truth of our Christian traditions help us. We look not only to the scripture, but we look to the faithful men and women that have come before us to be able to learn from them what we can't learn for ourselves. And they tell us, look, there's a lot that you can observe, but there are also things that we know about the world that you just can't figure out by reason alone. There are things that hold the world together that I can't fully explain to you. You just have to trust me. That there's a God who made it all and who keeps it all together. And this God became human in order to save the world. And I can't explain it all, and I see it dimly too. But this is what we believe. Friends, it is not the case that faith runs opposite to religion. They're to reason. It's not the case. It's the case that faith runs beyond it. It doesn't oppose what we know through science. It just takes us further. It helps us to see things that science can't show us. You want to see God clearly? Use your mind in every bit that you've got. Study and educate yourself and ask hard questions and reason and argue with people. Put your whole mind to work and have the humility to recognize that there are things that you can't figure out on your own. And there is a world beyond us that God can reveal to us through the mystery of the Scripture and through the mystery of the Christian tradition. And if you can employ both of those things, God can use those to open up your eyes to see him just a little bit more clearly.